Next up on our agenda, we have House Bill 584, Representative Alfieri.
Good morning, Madam Chair and committee members. Representative Alfieri from District 4, Coeur d'Alene. And House Bill 584 is a very simple bill. We're going to get rid of this ridiculous switch that we have, which is coming up on Sunday when we have to move our clocks forward or trade in our cars because we can't figure out how to do it, or throw clocks out the window. This would keep us on standard time, would keep Idaho on standard time. There are two other states that do that. Arizona and Hawaii stay on standard time. They don't make the switch as other states do. Standard time is the logical way in which time has been kept for a very long time. The switch to daylight savings time came in 100 and something years ago. Since then, we have implemented this magnificent idea that's called electricity, where we don't have to worry about getting up with the light. You've got a 6 or 8 page document with you that makes the argument as to why we should remain on standard time. It's unhealthy to make the switch. It's unhealthy to get up in the middle of the night, which is what happens when we make our switch. It especially affects those of us in the northern part of the state, where we are an hour behind seeing the sunlight because of the switch to daylight savings time. Many people would like to stay on daylight savings time. We don't have the ability to do that because that is a constitutional or a congressional issue. So we can't do that, but we can remain on standard time. I will note that the switch will happen when 2 other states make the same change, because what we're trying to do is to have a regional time which makes it easier so that when you go from one state to another state, you're not 2 hours off on your clock. So we're trying to keep it as logical and as sensible as possible. And with that, I will stand for questions. Actually, I will ask for your support, and then I'll stand for questions.
Thank you, Representative Alfieri. Are there questions? Representative Skaug.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Representative Alfieri, you gave us updates on what was happening in legislation with our surrounding states. Do you have anything new to report on that? And if not, please report to us on the floor if this gets to the floor.
The last information
Representative Alfieri.
Thank you, Madam Chair and Representative Skaug. The last information I have is that it did not go through the Senate in Oregon, where we felt we had the most support for it. So this probably won't happen this coming year, but I think we should get ourselves on the book at least and be ready to go when the other states are ready to go.
Representative Allgood.
Thank you. I love the idea. I'm completely supportive, but I'm curious: is there opposition, and what is the opposition? Have you heard any?
Representative Alfieri.
Madam Chair, Representative Allgood, I can't imagine what the opposition would be, frankly.
Representative Andrus.
I will inform the committee of the opposition.
Okay.
This bill, it slightly differently came, I think, my first year, and it got the crow on the floor. I think there was just a handful of votes in favor of it. There's big concern of people having more daylight in the summer after they get off work and being able to go and recreate. Now, I think that was the biggest concern I heard from that day, but just be ready.
Representative Alfieri, would
Madam
you like
Chair,
to respond to that?
Representative Andrus, this reminds me of cutting the top off a blanket and putting it on the bottom and thinking that you have a longer blanket. It just doesn't work.
Any further questions, committee? Seeing none, I do not believe that we have anyone registered to provide testimony on this piece of legislation. So House Bill 584 is properly before the committee. Representative Skaug.
Being a morning person, I make the following motion that 584 go to the House floor with a due pass recommendation.
All right, committee, we have a motion to send House Bill 584 to the floor with a due pass recommendation. Is there any discussion on that motion? Representative Barbieri.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I fully support Representative Alfieri getting the crow.
on that.
Seeing no further discussion, all in favor, please indicate by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed, nay. The motion has passed. It will be done.